Let's dig into the 2025 Polaris Trail and Crossover sleds. We have something extremely special coming from the mountains, bringing it to trail and crossover. So let's check it out.
All right, guys. There are a few people who have been waiting for this one.
You're looking at one right here, buddy.
So 2025 9R in Indy XCR and Switchback Assault. Now, 9R's been in the mountains for a couple years. You guys have been riding them, but it's really all about low inertia engines and low inertia crank trains. And that starts with all of our race engines that we build at Polaris. Then in 23, the 9R, which was our 900 improved package from Rimshaw, came out in production, and now we're bringing them to the trail sled. So continuing that low inertia, super hard hitting power that we build with our race engines, now offering more to our customers in 9R.
It is an awesome package, and like you said, the low inertia engines, it reminds me of riding my old snowcross mod sleds, and it's so much fun coming out of the turn, corner to corner. I mean, it is like a rocket coming out of it. I mean, I can't help but smile when I think of 9R and trail and crossover.
I think one thing that guys are going to feel as well, I know in the mountain scene, this is what the 9R did for us, is it made this sled feel lighter. And it just, with that instant power, it just responds more to rider input.
Absolutely, and we'll start over here on XCR. So the first of the two 9Rs that are new for this year is the Indy XCR. Now, this is our cross-country race sled that somebody can go and snow check, right? So it's got all the big-time parts to go through the rough terrain really fast. Big 2-inch Walker velocity shocks with high and low speed compression on all four corners. Beefier rail beam, stronger rear suspension components, all about durability in the back. Race handlebars, a standard tether, our Polaris racing technology brake system. All the really cool and fancy and tough parts that you want to go fast through the tough terrain. Now, with the 7% more power and 12% more torque of the Patriot 9R. The pair to this one is right over here, and that's the Switchback Assault. Our ultimate crossover sled, all about versatility on and off the trail. 146 IGX rear suspension, kind of that really cool bridge, right, between on and off trail. Big 2-inch track or different Cobra track options depending on what you're looking for. Walker Evans velocity shocks and Patriot 9R. 9R Switchback Assault, rip corner to corner on the trail, and it is so fun and playful off the trail.
That's what I love about Switchback Assault, is how playful and fun it is. Now you add 9R to that, unbelievable. I mean, how much more fun can it get than ripping wheelies off in the powder? And then think about that corner to corner, just like a missile. That's a serious horsepower increase for XCR and Switchback Assault with the 9R in there. But what if you're the rider that's looking for the next generation of trail performance?
Absolutely. The Polaris engineering team has been spending many years building the most advanced suspension system on the snow. We call it Dynamics. Dynamics, an all-new suspension system developed and engineered by Polaris for the Indy VR1. At the core of Dynamics is what's called the IMU. It's an inertial measurement unit. A really cool piece about Dynamics beyond the IMU and how it thinks is that we're controlling all four shocks, and it's the only electronic snowmobile suspension that controls all four. A couple cool things about how the system works and how you can kind of use it when you're riding. The first is it's all event-based. Dynamics is using that IMU to constantly look for acceleration, deceleration, cornering, and every time it senses it's in the beginning of one of those events, it adapts the rest of the suspension to carry you out of the event. Take cornering, for example. You come into the corner, the vehicle starts to lean a little bit as you're decelerating. The IMU says, hey, my inertia of the vehicle shows that I'm cornering. It stiffens up the outside shock, uses the front track shock to manipulate vehicle balance, carries you through the corner. When you hammer on the throttle to come out the backside, it stiffens up the rear track shock to perfectly balance traction and ski pressure as you come out.
Dynamics is absolutely incredible. You know, when you're out there on the trail, you're going through them small bumps, it's literally eating them up like potato chips. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It's doing all this stuff on the fly.
And you get 3 modes in dynamics, so comfort, rally, and extreme. Comfort is obviously all for comfort, starts the shocks down at what we call the 0 out of 10 position. Not a lot of ski pressure, just comfortable driving when you're riding around on the trails. Rally is what you're gonna use a vast majority of the time when you're riding around the trails. That's for high performance trail riding. Pushing through the corners really fast, riding fast through bumps and whoops. And then extreme mode, when you wanna get extreme, go jump something, the trail gets super rough, you wanna hit it really fast, extreme mode is there. But the coolest part, and again, something unique about dynamics, is all of our modes are what we call speed sensitive. So comfort mode starts at a pretty soft setting, but if you accelerate and you're going a faster speed, comfort mode will ramp up a little bit. So it's still comfortable even at those higher speeds. Same, just like extreme, it's really stiff. When you're going really slow, kind of putzing around or going over some slower trail chatter, it'll actually pull itself back a little bit because you're going slower. And so it helps provide more comfort in the different modes while still delivering the performance you're looking for when you push the snowmobile. For 2025, Dynamics is an optional suspension package for Indy VR1. So all SnowCheck exclusive, it'll be an option in SnowCheck, but it is available on 650, 850, and Patriot Boost. So all 3 engine options that are available in VR1.